Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to online classes of Iqra Hufaz by secondary schools and colleges, our project of Iqra education system. Dear students, in the last video lecture, we discussed the answers to the test of translation part 1. Today in this video lecture, I will discuss with you the answers to the test of translation part 2. Let's move on to the sentences. If you remember, we did translation in 7 parts in which I explained you how to translate the sentences of simple, compound, complex, passive, conditional and fixed. And then in the test yesterday, I gave you separate sentences of each of these contents. But in the test I conducted as part 2 had some mixed sentences, which means I gave you 15 sentences which were mixed out of simple, compound, complex, passive, conditional and fixed. Starting from the first sentence, एहतियात इलाज से बेहतर है. What do you think does this sentence belong to? Either it is a simple sentence, compound, complex, passive, conditional or fixed. So when you are translating a sentence, you need to keep your view and consideration on this thing, that which of the types of sentences this sentence belongs to. So yes, you are very right, this is a fixed sentence, and the translation of this fixed sentence is prevention is better than cure. अगर तुम्हारे घर में चोर घुस आए तुम क्या करोगे? Yes, this sentence belongs to conditional. Agar. Every agar sentence is a conditional sentence. अगर तुम्हारे घर में चोर घुस आए तुम क्या करोगे? Now let's do the analysis of conditional types on this sentence. If you remove agar from this sentence, what is left with you? तुम्हारे घर में चोर घुस आए. Although this sentence belongs to future, what we are doing here is we are trying to identify the type of conditional sentence, and for that we have to remove agar, and then we have to see what is left with us. तुम्हारे घर में चोर घुस आए. So this sentence sounds like a past simple sentence, and whenever past simple is used for future, we use type 2 for that. So the translation of this sentence is, if the burglars broke into your house, what will you do? Sentence number 3, मैं मार्केट गया हुआ था इसीलिए मैंने होमवर्क नहीं किया. As you can see, this is a complex sentence having 2 clauses. मैं मार्केट गया हुआ था, मैंने होमवर्क नहीं किया. When we have a compound or a complex sentence, what we do, we try to identify the tense of each sentence. Now you can see here in an analysis of this sentence, as there are 2 actions taking place in the past. मार्केट गया हुआ था, होमवर्क नहीं किया. So here we have to identify which action out of these 2 took place first. Obviously मार्केट गया हुआ था, this action took place first, and later homework did not take place. So the first clause in the sentence में मार्केट गया हुआ था belongs to past perfect, and the second clause in the sentence मैंने homework नहीं किया belongs to past simple. So I had gone to market, that is why I did not do the homework. Number 4, मीटिंग कल मुनक़्क़िद की जाएगी. मीटिंग कल मुनक़्क़िद की जाएगी. Apparently this is a simple sentence having only 1 clause. Whether this is only a simple sentence or it is a passive construction. Meeting kal munaqid ki jayegi. So here you can see the subject of the sentence is not the doer, Verb, the receiver of action. Meeting is the subject which is not doing any action but getting affected by the action of the verb of munaqqid karna. So this is a passive construction. Meeting kal munaqqid ki jayegi. Meeting will be held tomorrow. Number 5, अगर डॉक्टर वक्त पर आ जाता, मरीज ना मरता. Yes, this is a conditional sentence. अगर डॉक्टर वक्त पर आ जाता, so we can understand that this sentence belongs to past, and a past action that is contrary to fact, it means which did not happen in the past. अगर डॉक्टर वक्त पर आ जाता, it means डॉक्टर वक्त पर नहीं आया. मरीज ना मरता, it means मरीज मर गया. So when we try to translate such sentences into English, we go to type 3 of conditional sentences, and you know and remember the formula of type 3. We use if plus past perfect and would have clause in the next second clause. If the doctor had come on time, the patient would not have died. Sentence number 6. हम रोज़ाना क्रिकेट खेलते हैं लेकिन हम आज घर के काम कर रहे हैं. हम रोज़ाना क्रिकेट खेलते हैं लेकिन हम आज घर के काम कर रहे हैं. This is a compound sentence having two clauses joined by but as a conjunction. We play cricket daily, but we are doing home chores today. Sentence number 7. मौसम गर्मा में आम खाए जाते हैं. This is a passive construction, and whenever you are given a passive sentence, you have to identify the subject of the passive sentence. Most of the students start with मौसम गर्मा as the subject of the sentence, but in fact मौसम गर्मा में this is not the subject of the sentence. The actual sentence is आम खाए जाते हैं, mangoes are eaten. मौसम गर्मा में, this phrase is an additional phrase which can be used at the beginning of the sentence or in the end, vice versa. Mangoes are eaten in the summer season, or in the summer season mangoes are eaten. Sentence number 8. ज़रूरत ईजाद की माँ है. It apparently looks as if this is a fixed sentence. Necessity is the mother of invention. Number 9. जब मैं घर पहुंचा, लाइट गई हुई थी. This is a complex sentence starting with when, having two clauses. मैं घर पहुंचा, लाइट गई हुई थी. Which action took place first? Yes, you are right. Light गई हुई थी took place first, and later I reached home. So we will translate this sentence in this way. When I reached home, electricity had broken down. Sentence number 10. लड़के 2 घंटों से क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं. This is a simple sentence which belongs to tenses, and here we have to see there are two conditions in this sentence. Number 1, continued action, खेल रहे हैं, and number 2, past time mentioned or time duration is mentioned here, 2 घंटों से. So when there are two conditions given, continued action and time duration, we use that sentence in present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. Boys have been playing cricket for 2 hours. Sentence number 11. हम काम कर रहे हैं और बारिश हो रही है. Here you can see these both clauses are from present continuous. हम काम कर रहे हैं और बाहर बारिश हो रही है. Both are the continued action in the present without any time duration. When there is time duration given with continued action, we use present perfect continuous. When there is only one condition given, time action continued, then we use present continuous. So now I would like to remind you here, any continued action alone goes to continuous sentences, and any continued action with the time duration goes to perfect continuous sentences. So here there is only one condition given. हम काम कर रहे हैं और बाहर बारिश हो रही है. Both clauses belong to present continuous. We are working and it is raining outside. Number 12. अगर मुझे तकरीब में मदऊ किया जाता, मैं तकरीब में शिरकत करता. This is a kind of a complicated sentence for you probably, because this sentence belongs to two types of sentences we discussed in the translation in 7 parts. Number 1, this sentence belongs to type 3 of conditional sentence. Number 2, this also belongs to passive construction or passive sentence. अगर मुझे तकरीब में मदऊ किया जाता, if I had been invited in the party, I would have attended it. If I had been invited in the party, I would have attended it. Conditional type 3 in passive construction. Number 13, इत्तेफाक में बरकत है. Unity is strength. Sentence number 14, इल्म हासिल करना तमाम मुसलमानों पर फ़र्ज़ है. This is also a sort of fixed sentence. It is obligatory for every Muslim to get education. Number 15, हमें बुज़ुर्गों का एहतराम करना चाहिए. We should respect elders. So my dear brothers, that's the end of the discussion on answers to the translation of part 2. I hope you have clearly understood how I have translated these sentences, and hopefully you also performed well in your test of translation part 2. If you made any mistake, you may match your answer with my answers and check out, make an analysis that where you went wrong, what was the mistake you made, and how you can overcome this mistake. If you are good at translating sentences right now, believe me, you don't need to prepare yourself for the translation for your annual examination in the end. We will meet again in the next video lecture, hopefully, inshallah. Till then, take very good care of yourselves. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.